Welcome back to The Rhode Show. This morning in the buzz, over the river and through the woods, many Americans are gearing up to hit the highways and airways for the upcoming Christmas holiday. And a new survey finds that 46% of those traveling for the holidays will get there by plane, while the majority, 48%, plan to drive to their destination. The survey also found out another interesting tidbit. Travelers' favorite holiday song to listen to while in the car is the classic White Christmas. Do the ladies have any favorite Christmas songs that you like to hear every year?
That's definitely actually one of mine. So, because of course I love snow,
right.
So that makes me excited, and I love the movie White Christmas.
I was going to say, the White Christmas, when you hear White Christmas, do you like a newer version of White Christmas, or do you like the classic Bing Crosby?
Oh, the classic.
The classic
certainly.
one. The classic one.
Yeah.
That's the one that gets you in the Christmas spirit. Yes.
In the mood.
Which one for you?
Definitely Happy Christmas by Lennon and Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, because it reminds me of Home Alone.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Right, that's true. I'm going to go with, I like the Mariah Carey one, even though it is played like out of control, every place you turn it on. Some of the older ones I do like too. There's one of the channels on the satellite radio that has like the, you know, the real classic Christmas music, and I hear that, and those are the ones that I really like to hear too.
You know, and I think having all the songs playing, whether you're having it on the television or just through Pandora or something like that, it gets you in the mood no matter what.
Definitely.
The only problem that I have is when one of the newer version, you know, like a new pop group,
and they mess it up.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
And you're like, that's not the way it's supposed to be.
Or it's just not what you're used to, and you know, maybe it's not what you're into.
Right.
Yeah, or it's a completely new song. I mean, some of them that I listen to, I'm like, this isn't about Christmas at all. You know, all it is like, I just want to kiss her under the mistletoe. That's the only thing that they say. Yeah.
It's foolish.
Now, when you put up a Christmas tree, will you have Christmas music on?
Definitely, yeah. You know, to get the whole family involved, I think that's always nice, and nice to bake cookies. And I also like to get very crafty with it, and you know, you've got the music going, you've got baking the cookies, and then you put the food coloring into the frosting and decorate it all around. So, you know, it's definitely inspiring, all the holiday music.
Now, that's all wonderful to hear. Me, however, while I do like the Christmas songs on while I'm putting up the tree, if something goes wrong with with decorating the tree, with putting up the tree, if the lights don't light, the music, I just got to turn it off. I got to turn it off, and I do.
Focus.
I got to focus. I'm like, turn it off! Turn it off. I need to concentrate, especially when something goes wrong.
They turn it off and leave the room.
Yeah, they leave the room. Yeah, or if the Christmas music's on, the fireplace is on, and it really sounds like a great picture. It's like a postcard. It really, like a Christmas card. But if something goes wrong with that Christmas tree and the lights don't work, turn the fireplace off because I begin to get hot. Turn the music off. I'm good. I need to concentrate on this.
You become Scrooge. You're like, Christmas is stopping just for a little bit until I can fix this situation.
Well, there were times in the past, and just to be in the holiday, the Christmas spirit, there were times in the past where I threatened to throw the Christmas tree through the front window because the Christmas tree.
How many lights were off?
Well, there was, like you get the top section and it works.
Yep.
The bottom section and that works. And then
that's the worst.
The middle section is the one that doesn't work. And that's where I begin to sweat and scream, turn the Christmas music off.
Have you gotten the new ones, though?
I do have the new one.
I thought they're supposed to make sure that you don't have a whole section
That's
going
what the
off.
box says.
Oh,
but that doesn't always happen.
I have to throw this one out there. My dad has all of the Christmas lights on a remote control. He's very electronic like that.
Nice, good for him.
I know. It's very easy. Just click on, click off.
I like that too.
That's amazing.
That's what I do for the ones outside. They're on like this timer that flips on by itself and turns off by itself.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We're not even doing any of the ones outside this year. I just didn't have the vision. That's it. When you're creating all of these holiday memories, you go in and you
get the Christmas music going and everything's nice.
So true.
Yeah. And then when it doesn't work out, you get pretty cranky. So I just said nothing's going outside this year.
When things go bad, that's when they cue the Grinch music.
There's Grinch music.
And I like that one. That I like. I actually like that song.
I know. And then there's always the movies too. I know that they're on television or whether you have them on DVD. And I've been doing things on Netflix. So that
and the classics too that come once a year on TV.
Yes.
Right.
So It's a Wonderful Life.
Right.
And
which, by the way, I have never seen.
Well, you've got to see it this year.
No,
I'm going to have to lend it to you.
I've never watched It's a Wonderful Life. I've seen bits and pieces of It's a Wonderful Life, but I get bored about 10 minutes, and I have a very short attention span.
How about like the 3 seconds that they're shown in Gremlins?
Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I know there's a bell, there's wishes and stuff like that, but that's about all I've seen of it.
I think that might have to be on your list, though. Maybe we'll be talking to the
People
wives.
have tried, just like they try to make me eat seafood. It doesn't work.
Can't bring it here. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
I like Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And still a classic.
Good classic.
So,
But if the tree's not working, turn it off. Kill the music.
Well, we asked our Facebook friends what songs get them in the jolly mood. And Glenn Monahan, he said a Rhode Island favorite, guys. It's Dominic the Donkey.
I can't stand that song.
I've never actually heard it with other people from
I don't know
other areas of
anybody.
the state,
Lucky you.
other areas of the of the country. I think it's just a Rhode Island thing, but
yes.
Can't get enough.
That was nice, Mary.
Oh, thank you. You know, I'm a good donkey. Anna Riley says that her favorites are Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Judy Garland or the newer one by James Taylor.
I like that. Okay.
That one is a good one. Scott Bacon says his favorite song, Easy, Excuse My Christmas by Jan Terry. So I think that might be a local artist. So I'm going to have to check that one out as well.